Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot love reading. We're going to pick 8 cards, and then we're going to put clarifiers on them along the way to see what's going on for us in love. Okay, so a lot of exciting things are happening right now. Mars just moved into Aries, so we have like very supercharged energy right now. Venus just moved into Taurus. So exciting. Very mushy energy. Mars is in Gemini. The sun is in Gemini. That is so exciting. That is so exciting. Oh. Eclipse season is over on Monday with the Gemini new moon. So I put a cheat sheet down below of your rising sign and where this new moon is going to affect you in your chart. If you don't know your rising sign, just look at your sun sign. It'll be like about the same gist. It won't be about the same, but it'll be close enough, right? It'll be close enough. Oh, what else is happening in the cosmos? So that's really exciting. Eclipse season is over. I read somewhere that, and I loved this interpretation of the new moon. So because on Monday, new moon in Gemini, and it's the end of the eclipse season, somebody said that during eclipse season, we learned about all this stuff that we're like healing through, right? And then the new moon in Gemini is supposed to create like this new way for us to be able, or like open up this new door for us to be able to communicate what we healed through during eclipse season. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so Merc moves out of red on Friday, the 3rd of June, but it's going to be in its shadow phase for another 2 weeks after that. So on the 16th of June, I think, it's going to move out of its shadow phase. So we're not completely in the clear yet. Things are still going to be a little muddy, but it's okay. It's okay. We are on the up and up. Yeah, as I say that, 8 of Swords, but it's reversed. Perfect. We have the Empress as our first card. That's very exciting. Maybe a fucking glow up. Okay, we're not going to take all these. I know I've been like taking them all, but like my friend Lydia is coming over later who watches these because she's a Scorpio Rising. Love you, Lydia. And I don't have time. I don't have time to be freaking like taking 12 clarifiers for a card. Okay, so Empress, sick card. It's the 3rd card of the deck, right? Which is like amazing 3, like mind, body, spirit. Or in a relationship card, it could be like 3, you, the other person creating something new, right? Okay, let's see what's up. I have a Gemini playlist down below. I literally stayed up past midnight last night just to curate that for you. It's a little all over the place because that's just Gemini energy for you, right? I love when we are in air seasons because I have a Mars Gemini and a Jupiter Gemini in the 0 degree, which is like the purest degree in a sign. So I like it when the sun's in an air sign because that just meshes well with me. It's just jumbled energy that I enjoy. Okay. Ooh! Oh my God! Okay, let's pull one more card. Oh my gosh, this is exciting though. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. Passion. Yes, love that for you. So Scorpio. And then we have the Hanged Man. Okay. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have this glow up because you're seeing things from a different perspective, and it's gonna open up this door for so much passion. It's gonna open up this door for so much passion. Wow. Child of Crystals, sick. Okay. Alright. But like seeing things from this new perspective, Hanged Man, right? Seeing things from this new perspective is going to be like a learning experience. We have the Child of Crystals. And like if you look at that card, there's like this kid. He has like this like childlike wonderment, like, oh, I discovered this new thing. This is so cool. And then there's like this other kid that's like holding a doll and looks like scared. It's like making yourself vulnerable to seeing things from this new position is really just going to open up, like this 10 of Cups energy is really going to like just open up so many things for you, but it is going to be like a learning process. It's not something that you're entirely used to or just haven't done in a while. We have the Knight of Swords. It's like another communication card, right? But it's like still in its beginning stages. It's like the Knight. It's like, okay, what do I choose to talk about with whom, right? Okay. Let's put some cards on here. Okay. Balance. All right. And like that's new for you and maybe a little scary. Like maybe voicing your concerns about certain things or making yourself vulnerable. I do see the swords as like vulnerability cards. Isn't something that makes you feel very balanced. It makes you feel like a little off balance. It makes you feel like you're losing power when you do that. And that's bullshit, right? That's bullshit. Like there's so much power in vulnerability. Oh, Child of Wands, Seeker. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to like seek this balance almost. You're trying to like seek this balance, but it's just like not going to happen unless you use your voice. Look at this. There's like a little, this is so cute. Ooh. There's like a little mouse in the corner, a little mousey. And then there's a bunny. See it? And bunnies are like such big symbols of abundance, right? Have you been like seeing bunnies lately? I have. And there's a fox. It's like, how do I find this balance? Oh yeah, I have to like be vulnerable with other people so we can be on the same page and we can like, well, let's pull one more card. Because this Knight is like a very beginning energy of like starting to do this. Okay, purity. Yeah, I feel like once you start doing this, it's just going to be, how do I want to say this? It's like somebody can see something in you that they didn't see before, right? It's going to be like this like symbol of like being pure with somebody because you're going to be completely transparent with them, or maybe not even completely transparent, but just like open yourself to be vulnerable, open yourself to be transparent with this person. And it's going to like, and that's a choice, right? The Two of Wands, like that's a choice. And like, should you choose it, there is like this person will see this action as being so pure. Right? And it's scary. It's scary for you to do this because it's just like so new to you. It's something that you're like learning. It's something that you're like learning. But yeah, I feel like this person is really gonna like, it scares you to do that because it makes you feel like imbalanced, but out of it, you're really going to be on the same page. You're really going to be on the same page with this purity card. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God, I just had this card earlier. For what reading? Okay. 9 of Pentacles. It's like this has been a long-going investment. You've put a lot of coins into whatever this is, right? This has been a long-going investment. And maybe that's also why it's difficult for you to be like pure with this person, for you to be like honest with this person, because you're like, I've put so much into this, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. We have the Priestess and the Chariot. Oh my God, that's sick. Okay, let's pull another card. I have had like too much caffeine and not enough to eat today, and I'm like feeling it. You ever just feel that and you're just like, blah, I welcome the manic energy. I don't care. I do not care. Okay. Okay, so we have Priestess. It's like, trust your fucking gut. Trust your fucking gut. Like, I know it might be scary. This is a learning process, but just trust your gut. A lot of times you'll be able to know who to trust, who not to trust. I know you're like Scorpio and you're like, no, I don't. The Chariot, it's like you have to move forward. You have to move forward. You have to... Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles, right? So it goes Ace to the 10, and then it goes into the suits. So at the 9, it's like you've put so much investment into this, but it's like by going forward, you will reach the 10. It'll be the end of a cycle once you hit the 10, right? And you're so close, but it's like you have to move forward. You have to add yet another coin into this investment. It's like you're like, I've already invested so much though. I'm kind of like comfy here. I don't know if I need to keep moving. But it's like in order to grow, the Priestess here, in order to grow, you have to move forward. You have to move forward. We have the 10 of crystals here. It says delusion, like you're being, you think that if you don't do anything, this is going to heal itself. It's just going to be done. And that's just not true. That's just absolutely not true. You're being delusional about it, right? You're like, I don't have to do shit. I can just sit here and it'll take care of itself. It's like, that's not the way it works. Next we have, okay, so we had 9 of Pentacles here, right? Like all this investment, I don't know. I don't want to do anything too crafty. I don't know where it's going to end up because I've invested so much into this. And then we have the 10 of Swords and it's reverse. I feel like maybe being vulnerable has like really affected you in the past. It's like really hurt you in the past. Or maybe you just completely haven't been like comfortable with being vulnerable with people. You just choose to keep your vulnerability to yourself. But with the 10 of Swords, it's like this is a very healing card, right? And if it was right side up, it would be like, okay, yeah, you've like healed through this process of a lot of pain and a lot of shit that's been happening. But because it's reverse, it's like, it's over though. It is like over. You can move on from that. You can move on from that. Let's put some clarifiers on that. We have stagnation and we have the Star reverse. This is a healing card. It's like the healing's done. The healing's done. But you're still choosing to kind of like stay in here. But the healing's fucking done. Stagnation, you are choosing to stay in this like pocket of healing. And it's like you already know that it's basically done. Or maybe there is something that you need to do to get past this healing. You need to add another coin, but you're like so scared. You're like, no, I'm just going to keep things the way they are. And maybe like that healing will finish on its own. And it's like, no, something needs to be done to finish this cycle. Something needs to be done. Fear. Oh my God, you're so scared. You're so scared. We have the 7 of Cups here. Oh my gosh. I wish you could see everything on these cards. So amazing. There's all these cups on here. And then there's this chain. It's like all your emotions. You just keep them like chained up. Nobody can ever see them. People can only see parts of your emotions. They can never see everything. It's too scary for people to see everything. And that makes sense, right? Scorpios are really intense. And some people are scared of that. Like, how many people do you know don't like Scorpios? They're like, oh, no. Oh, no. And it's just like, okay, yeah, you don't like intensity. You don't like passion, really is what it is, right? Like, intensity equals passion, in my eyes anyways. Art, sick. What is that? Okay. 10 of Swords reverse and art. Like, I think this came out in the Aquarius reading too. Sometimes it's difficult. Okay, I'm going to give you the same spiel I gave Aquarius. Sometimes it's difficult for people, and especially Scorpio energy, to voice how they feel, right? So sometimes it's easier to voice how you feel through like art, if that makes sense. Like you could be like, oh my gosh, I made this for you. I made this for you. Or like something I do is like playlists. I will make playlists for people. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I made this for you. And people are like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. But you can do like other things, you know? You can channel your love and like your emotions in different ways. because it seems like you're being really stubborn in some other kind of way of expressing how you feel. And it's just like, it's keeping things stagnant. It's keeping things stagnant. The cycle isn't finishing because you are just like, you're choosing to just like stay here. Or maybe just like art is going to really be a vessel to help you heal through all of this, okay? We have the Eight of Swords, but it's reverse. Okay, you need to have a conversation, period. Like, Eight of Swords is like all this communication, all this action, yeah! But it's reverse. It's like that's not happening because you're choosing to be stagnant. You're choosing to be delusional. You're just like, okay, like I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stay here. And it'll pan itself out. It'll pan itself out. I don't have to do shit. We have the Eight of Crystals, synthesis. Synthesis. Okay, let's put some more cards on there. You think this is gonna like I'm gonna say this wrong. Synthesize on its own? You're just like, nah. Nine of Worlds, harvest. Interesting. Okay, let's put one more card. Ooh, I guess two more cards on that. Are you going somewhere? Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, I need to go buy boots.
Oh, that's right. You have to do it today?
No, but I kind of like...
Want to get out of the way?
I just don't really have any energy to do anything else.
Okay.
So I just kind of do something.
Get it over with?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll make you feel better too.
Yeah. There are no vegan steel-toed boots.
No, there aren't. Mine I've had since I was like in 8th or 9th grade and they're not vegan.
Yeah. So...
It's unfortunate.
It is, and like, I found one site that sells them, but they come from the UK. They don't come
So they'll take like 2 weeks and then you don't even know if they'll fit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just gotta go to Big Five out in the southeast.
Okay. Best of luck to you. Okay, so conversation needs to happen. I know I'm like interrupting my reading.
You're talking to me?
I was talking to you, but then now I'm talking to them. Oh, jeez. Gemini season. Gemini season. Read them and weep. Okay. All right. It's okay. You think this is it's gonna happen on its own, right? We have compassion. We have breakthrough, harvest. Ooh, this is a sick pocket. This is a sick pocket. Okay, so a conversation needs to happen, period, right? A conversation needs to happen. When this conversation happens, it will be greeted with compassion. There will be like a breakthrough. Like, look at this shit. Like compassion. Cute. Cute. A breakthrough. Look at this card. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's like a volcano erupting. There's like a horse. It's like, yeah, we're going forward. What the fuck is that? All this just like fire energy. All this fire energy is here. There's going to be like such a big breakthrough out of this conversation that you've just been like dreading. And it's like not having this conversation has really just like kept you back. And it's kept you in like this healing phase that it's already over. Like this healing phase is already over because there's one missing piece of the puzzle to end this healing phase. But you're just not taking action on this one piece. You won't put it in. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to reach out to like that person from my past. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Like something needs to come to a close. And it's like not coming to a close because you aren't talking about something. You aren't talking about something. Maybe you think this other person's going to come to you and talk about it. But it's just like, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. It doesn't better you. It doesn't better you. It's like once you talk about this thing, then that's the last piece of the puzzle and you can fucking move on. Right? Right? And then harvest. It's like, then you get to move on. Then you get to move on. Cute. Nine of Worlds. It's like, look at this. It looks like autumn. Looks like such an autumn card. Look how cute. Then you get to like reap all the benefits of like closing this like healing phase of your life. Like finally it's over. Yes, I've like had all this stuff that I've needed to say and it's just done. Like I can't tell you how many friends, or not really exes I guess, because usually when I break up with someone I just tell them everything that I've been like holding in, but it's usually like a repeat of what I've already told them. But for instance, I'm just like, man, I wish that I would just like tell this person this thing. And then like I finally do. And then I'm just like, like regardless of how they react, I'm thrilled that I did my part. I'm thrilled that I did my part. And then I can move on. It's not like, it's not living in my head rent free anymore. Right? Okay. We have the Justice card reverse. It's like, okay, something's coming to the forefront, but it's also reversed. So it's like, is it coming to the fucking forefront? I don't know. I mean, that could also be like you coming forward to like whoever this is and being like, hey, X, Y, and Z, I just want to close this. Like, I want closure on this. In order to do that, I have to tell you this. And you think like everything's just going to like kind of pan out, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's not going to pan out. But closure doesn't come from other people. Closure comes from within, right? Closure comes from within. We have the Two of Wands, reverse, the reflection card. We have Woman of Crystals. What does that say? Guardian. Ooh, okay. Ooh, 21 minutes. Long reading. Okay, one more card. Okay. Oppression, but it's reverse. Okay, so let's show you these right side up. So the reflection card, I mean, I feel like coming straight out with whatever this is to like a person or like an ex of yours is really just gonna like, I mean, regardless of what happens, like at least you'll be able to reflect on like what happened within that relationship, and that in itself will be healing, right? Or like this person will be able to tell you things that they just never told you before. We have the Guardian, reverse, the Woman of Crystals. This is it makes me feel like you're just kind of like guarding your thoughts and you're not like really letting some things be known here. And then we have oppression, but it came out reverse. I really feel like even if this person doesn't tell you exactly what you're hoping that they're going to say, like this oppression and like this like stuff that's been like happening in your mind is at least going to be released. Like you did your part. And like I just said, like closure doesn't come from other people. It comes from you. So like as long as you did your part, and if like that person can't like rationalize with you, excuse me, or like tell you how they're feeling, that's on them. That's on them. And like the fact that you're not even together anymore, or that you've had like this distance and that they can't be with you in that moment and like tell you maybe what you need to hear. It's just kind of a symbol of their growth, right? And it's kind of just a reminder of why they're not in your life anymore. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, we have the Five of Cups, but it's reversed. This is great. So up, right side up. This is like, so confusing. My brain is amazed. My brain is a mind. My brain is amazed. Like everything's so confusing. But because it's reversed, like I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity. There's going to be a lot of clarity. Like regardless of whether this person can give you what you want or not. This could also just be like you in your relationship and you being like, hi. This is something that you just don't know about me. And it's finally coming to the forefront. And maybe this person can't deal. And if that's not true, it's like later. Then like, life is short. Life is really short. That's all I can say about that. Life is so short. Time, space, judgment. Judgment. Hopefully you didn't have headphones on. Oh, I love that. Do we already have judgment? Oh, well, yeah, I had justice. Judgment. Awesome. This is like karmic. This is karmic. Something karmic is happening here. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. Some of the things I think about, I'm just like, I wow myself. I wow myself all the time. Okay, let's take this card. It popped out. Okay, so I just want to know really quick that on this time space card, there are 2 X's, right? And isn't X like a 10? Isn't X like a 10 in whatever it is? The Roman numerals? I can never remember those. I know the 1's like a 1, but I feel like the X is a 10. I feel like the X is a 10. And it's like, out of all of this, you know, there's 2 X's here. I feel like you are at your 10, and then this person is at their 10. Like, regardless of what happens out of this, like, this will heal you, and it will heal the other person, whether they like to admit it or not. Because they might not admit that. They might just be like a fucking asshole and be like, I greet your, like, vulnerability with, like, fuck you. And it's just like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you might not tell me that, like, this is something that you needed to hear, but I think it was something that you needed to hear. I think on the other end, you're like, okay, you know what? I didn't need to hear that, but also I'm too prideful, so I'm going to be like, fuck you. But I think that this is going to be really healing for both of you on both ends, and that's, like, so beautiful. That's, like, so beautiful. Inventor, Man of Crystals, Inventor, like, I think talking about all this shit, like, ending this healing phase will be like, it's not something that you've done really before within this connection, or something that you're really used to doing at this level. So it's like you're inventing this new way of, like, I don't know, of just, like, speaking and, like, opening yourself up to being this vulnerable, or maybe just, like, there have been many puzzles that haven't been finished within all these little healing relationship things, and it's like, now I know I have done this, and I've invented the last puzzle piece to put into the fucking puzzle, and now I'm ready to go on. Does that make... I feel that for you. Okay, Equilibrium, 2 of Cups. Oh, book. Okay, 2 of Cups, see things side to eye. You're going to fall in love. Just kidding. But what if? You're going to see things eye to eye. You're going to see things eye to eye in this relationship. I know I was like, this person might have too much pride and be like, fuck you. But actually, yeah. I feel like there's going to be an evening of the scales. It's going to be, like, so beautiful. King of Swords reverse. Ugh. Hello. Is someone going to... Okay. I feel like somebody on one end of whatever this is going to withhold some cards. They're not going to tell you everything about how they feel. They're going to keep some things under wraps still. We have Achiever. Interesting. Let's pull 2 more cards for that. Actually, I need to check what time it is really quick, because my girl Lydia's going to come over. I'll say either. Hee hee. Talking to you right now, Lydia. Love you. Woo! Okay. I'll look at that later. I have like an hour until she gets here. So now I get to take some time with these readings, because before I was kind of rushing them for a second. Then after this, I just have one more. Okay, sorry. I talk to myself a lot. That's something that happens. Okay. We have the Death reverse. See. This is so frustrating. Like, somebody on one end of whatever is happening isn't going to be completely transparent with you. And that is going to keep you from achieving this new beginning. And that sucks. That sucks. But let's, like, also remember that we don't need other people for closure. Okay? We don't need other people. We have the Moon card. Okay, things coming to light. Let's look at that actually a little more. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. Okay. I think that with that, it's like, Michelle, you literally just said that somebody on one of these ends isn't going to say everything that they need to for, like, somebody's going to withhold cards. Somebody might be like, oh my God, I did this and this and I I can't believe, so sorry. And then somebody might be like, oh, whatever, yeah, I don't care. And then you're like, oh my God, that sucks. I thought that you were gonna like say something completely different. And now I feel like even more empty than I did before because I thought that X, Y, and Z was gonna happen. But I think that this person not telling you exactly how they feel, like how they really feel out of everything that happened or like is happening within your relationship right now is going to bring to light the fact that this person is really uninvolved. That this person has no room to be that transparent. That this person has no room to be that vulnerable. That this person isn't open to love. Even if like the love is said and done. And that's a pity. But at least that tells you what you need to know, right? Like you might just be like fawning over this person within your current relationship or past relationship. And be like, oh my gosh, if only. And it's like, if only what? This person can't meet you. This person can't meet you. This person isn't capable. They're the Knight of Swords reversed. They can't even be the knight. They can't, the knight is reversed. They can't even give you that. And that's just petty. That's just petty. Okay, so here we go. Pixiekins. Pixiekins for life. Pixiekins for vida. All right. What's that? Okay. This, you know what? I love these cards, but some of them are like a little too cheesy for me. It's like, okay, we're going to get another one. Or let's get a door. Yeah, let's get a door. Beep, beep. Again, Gemini playlist. Okay? Very Gemini energy in there. I don't know if I've said this in this reading, but my Mars is in Gemini and my Jupiter's in Gemini, both at 0 degrees. So like the most pure Gemini energy. So I'm like almost a Gemini. Just kidding. So I know fucking Gemini energy, okay? Okay. Being weird is a side effect of being awesome. Okay. That one's like kind of like eye roll. Okay, hummingbird song, nectar of sweetness, enjoy it brings, the hummingbird's healing, as medicine it sings. Look at that. I want to note that these trees look old as fuck. These trees look old as fuck. But within these trees is a doorway, right? Like, all this shit that you've been, like, dealing with, there's a doorway in there, okay? There's a doorway. Hummingbird song, nectar of sweetness, enjoy it brings, a hummingbird's healing, as medicine it sings. Okay? Last fucking puzzle piece. Okay? Last fucking puzzle piece. Do with that what you will. Do with that what you will. Halfway through the month, things are going to get better. Okay? Merc is going to be completely out of its shadow phase and things are going to get better. Please use this Gemini new moon to just like, I don't know, manifest something sick in your life. Like it's literally the end of eclipse season. So it's like going to be safe to manifest again. I mean, some people manifest during the eclipse and it's like, that's kind of some backwards energy. But some people are just like, yeah, chaos magic, bring it. And don't care. And like, yeah, if that's your thing, go for it. But, yeah. There is a new leaf that's like turning over right now. A new card that's turning over right now, right? So there's some good energies right now in the cosmos, especially in another 2 weeks. It's really just gonna like bring a lot of clarity. It's gonna bring a lot of clarity. Okay, take care of that last puzzle piece. Invent that last puzzle piece, okay? Please leave a comment, like this video. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. Thank you. Okay, I love you so much. I'll see you in another 2 weeks for your general reading. And take care of yourself. XOXO.